This is the first recording for 2016, and we're starting with the Elements of Art, Principles of Design. Last week, we went over the 7 terms that represent the elements of art, and they are color, shape, line, value, space, texture, and form. To add your photos to your document, you clicked on the blue box with your toolbar. If your toolbar is not showing, you went to Window and selected Tools. You then said File, Place, and you notice that the shortcut is Command D, and you selected a photo to enter into the space. Okay, once the photo's in there, you can click on the hand symbol and move the photo around to move it as you please. If you accidentally deleted the entire box, and you can tell by pressing W for preview, you can simply add another box by clicking on another blue frame, selecting Alt, which you'll notice duplicates your cursor, at which point you click and drag to create a new box. You can then repeat the process for color, shape, line, value, space, texture, and form. And you'll notice if you scroll down, you have a second page with Principles of Design. Those terms are balance, contrast, emphasis, movement, pattern, and rhythm, plus unity. You also have a box for your name. Today, you will double-click the text box and notice that your toolbar selects the T tool or the text tool, which allows you to type. If you type and your box disappears and shows up with a little red mark, that means that the box is not big enough. So using your black arrow tool, you will select the handle of the text box and stretch it so that your entire name shows. I would also like you to duplicate your name to the top page. So you may do so 2 ways. One, you may click it, select Alt to duplicate your name, and then drag it up a page. Or you can use your good old shortcuts that you've probably learned from Microsoft Word, where you in fact copy using Command C, and then you paste using Command D to put your name on the top document as well. The new portion for today is saving your document once you're done. Everybody should save the document as an InDesign file, .indd, labeled correctly on your desktop, or better yet, in your folder. Actually, eofA. Okay, so I'm saving my InDesign document first, but I cannot turn in an InDesign document. That would take me too long to correct everybody's work. So I'm going to have you today, and this is the goal for the end of the period, so you have all period to continue until you reach at this point. You will say File, Export, and you will notice that your name already shows up if you've already saved it. Notice where you're exporting these to. And I would like you to select the format as a JPEG, at which point you will press Save. I've already done this, so I'm going to do it again. You will select 300 pixels per inch. You can leave your color space as so. Select Export and say Yes, at which point your desktop will lovingly receive the 2 files you just exported. And hopefully yours will have pictures in them. Okay, but we're not done yet. And you'll notice that both were labeled with the same thing. One has a number 2 on it, and that's fine. The last step is to turn these in. So you select your JPEGs, and you drag them to the photo drop. You will receive a message that says, are you sure you want to put them in the photo drop? Once you do this, you cannot move them, and the answer is yes. If I don't see my photo drop or my discs have little red marks, I need to reactivate the network. Remember, a minus sign means that you have to go back to your network to reactivate your connection to MAOD1. Again, the goal for today is to see your name pop up under here, like all of these people in third period turned these in as JPEGs, and they did a really lovely job. That concludes the tutorial for today.